Revolution, 2014, by acclaimed author Deborah Wiles unfolds in 1964 in Greenwood, Mississippi. The story revolves around 12-year-old Sunny, who has grown up in this town with little knowledge of the racial tensions simmering across the nation. When she hears about invaders coming to Greenwood, she is initially shocked and assumes they are malevolent forces. Unbeknownst to Sunny, these individuals have actually arrived in her town with a mission to fight for the rights of Black people. However, not everyone in Greenwood is receptive to the idea of change. Even within Sunny's own family, there are those who fear and oppose the equal rights movement. This divisive issue creates rifts, with some individuals in Greenwood supporting the movement despite facing scorn from their own loved ones. Meanwhile, Sunny's home life undergoes significant upheaval. Her father has recently remarried, introducing a new stepmother, stepbrother, and stepsister into Sunny's already chaotic existence. Sunny deeply relies on her close relationships with family members, including her father, stepbrother Gillette, Uncle Parnell, and maternal grandmother. However, she struggles to connect with certain individuals, like her stepmother Annabelle. Sunny must come to terms with these changes and adapt to her new life, mirroring the challenges faced by the people of Greenwood as they grapple with social transformations. Sunny and her family are white, and although they themselves are not prejudiced, they navigate a time when prejudice and racism run rampant. As the story progresses, Sunny becomes increasingly aware of the mistreatment endured by Black people in her community. Black individuals face persecution even when attempting to exercise their basic rights, such as the right to vote. The voting registrar, always white, regularly denies Black people the opportunity to vote, perpetuating the injustice. In Revolution, Deborah Wiles weaves a narrative that explores the complexities of racial dynamics and personal growth, as Sunny confronts the realities of prejudice and discrimination while striving to find her own place in a changing world. In the town of Greenwood, Mississippi, the summer of change brings forth a wave of volunteers, many of them white, who arrive to challenge prejudice and fight for Black rights. Among these newcomers is Sunny, who feels fearful and uncertain about their presence in her small town. One night, while sneaking into the public pool with her brother Gillette, they encounter Raymond, a Black boy who shares their idea of swimming after dark. Raymond, a talented baseball player with a loving family, is both encouraged and perplexed by the changes unfolding in his community. Although he appreciates the fight for the rights of people like him and his family, he struggles to find his place within the social and political struggles of the time. He realizes he cannot remain a passive observer, yet is too young to engage in the dangerous activities pursued by the dedicated activists championing Black rights. After their late-night pool adventure, Raymond returns home to discover a new addition to his household, Jo Ellen, a white girl from the north who will be staying with his family for the summer. This development further complicates Raymond's feelings and raises internal conflicts about having a white girl in his home. Despite recognizing her genuine intentions, Sunny, keenly observing the actions and attitudes of the adults involved in the equal rights movement, witnesses a stark divide among them. Some passionately advocate for change, while others vehemently oppose it, preferring the preservation of the status quo. In this dynamic setting, Deborah Wiles's Revolution delves into the complexities of racial tensions, personal perspectives, and the struggles faced by individuals like Sunny, Gillette, Raymond, and Jo Ellen as they navigate a transformative period in their town's history. As tensions rise in Greenwood, the struggle for equal rights reaches a boiling point, often erupting into violence. Shockingly, the police and public officials fail to defend the Black protesters or ensure their safety. The escalating tensions reach a critical juncture when white protesters discharge a firearm in a parking lot, and tragically, one of the bullets strikes Raymond in the head. In the aftermath of the shooting, Sunny and Jo Ellen rush to Raymond's aid, taking him to the hospital. However, their hopes for compassionate care are dashed when the hospital staff displays a lack of empathy, refusing to provide the necessary assistance. Against the odds, Raymond survives his life-threatening injury, becoming a testament to resilience and the urgent need for change. Meanwhile, the community of Greenwood is confronted with the undeniable reality of the changes sweeping across the country. Whether they are ready or not, they must grapple with the shifting social landscape, just as Sunny is forced to come to terms with her new family situation. It is through these challenging circumstances that both individuals and the community at large are compelled to confront their biases, prejudices, and the urgent need for unity and progress. In Revolution by Deborah Wiles, the resilience of its characters and the transformative events they endure highlight the tumultuous journey towards justice and understanding in a town and era defined by racial strife. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.